Hello and welcome back to the Runaway American European edition. Today we're checking out Johan Glans' view of Easter. I'm probably butchering that. The Swedish awesome comedian. I have reacted to him once before. I found him to be very funny. I always find it really interesting to find out other countries' takes on religion, views on religion, because growing up in the United States, where it is such a Christian, like almost Christian nationalist nation, especially the way it's heading, it's getting like worse instead of better. I always find it interesting to see other countries' perspectives on that, because as someone that grew up in that time, that era of basically, or that place of everyone has to have a religion, like if you don't, it's like extremely just, you are ostracized from society basically. I don't feel like that I ever had those issues. My parents weren't particularly religious. I was raised Catholic. I did go to Catholic Catholic school on Sundays. I did go to church every Sunday until I turned 13 and I got confirmed into the Catholic church, and then I just never went again because my parents were like, okay, like you've done like the sacraments, you've done the things that you're supposed to do. It's your choice now whether you want to continue your relationship with God, basically. And I was like, peace out. I'm good. Like I'm not really into the religion. I'm not really into religion at all. I don't really like organized religion that much. Do I respect others that are religious? Absolutely. As long as you're not a person who's condemning others for their religion or lack thereof, I can always support you and your views. Or if you're using your religion to harm someone, again, not a fan. However, I'm always supportive if you are just like a practicing person in your specific religion who does no harm to others and has no judgments about others' religion or lack thereof, as I said. So let's get into this. I'm excited to see what his views are. I have heard from many Swedes. I reacted to like the homosexuality like is to blame for everything song that came out in Sweden. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. So I definitely think that they don't take religion all that seriously in Sweden. That's just from my own perspective. I could be totally wrong. And I'm sure there's obviously people in Sweden who take it seriously. But I don't think it's necessarily taken to the degree that we have it in the US, where it is quite almost scary. Let's get into it though. Here we go, guys.
Alla traditioner vi har, de är helt sinnessjuka. De känns ändå normala för att vi gör dem samtidigt. Då kan man inbilla sig liksom att men det här är helt normalt. Är det ju inte. Jag menar alltså alla såna här jul, midsommar, påsk. Det har aldrig gått att starta påsk idag. Ja, men ingen hade gått med på det. Men tänk att det är en sån här kristen talesperson. Och så kallar man till sig någon PR-byrå. Och så säger man, hej! Jo, så här är det va. Att vi har en kristen högtid. Som handlar om att vår frälsare blev uppspikad på ett kors. Och han dog under fruktansvärda plågor. Men sen så återuppstod han igen. Och alltså, vi vill så gärna hålla det här minnet levande. Har ni några tankar om hur vi kan göra det? Och han är bara så, ja. Kycklingar!
Chicken!
Va? Ja, en jävla massa kycklingar! Det är det vi ska ha. Och hönsfjädrar. Och så kan man sätta fjädrar i kvistar. Och vi ska ha ägg. Mest ägg egentligen. Kommer handla till 90% om ägg. Allt det här. Och så kan barnen måla ägg. Kan måla ägg i kulörta färger.
Easter.
Vadå? Men då ska vi... Hur...
Oh my god, yeah. How did the Easter like get the way it is?
Så du menar att vi ska ha ett hönstema på detta då alltså? Ja.
Yeah.
Och en hare.
And a bunny? Yep, there we go. There's the bunny.
Va? Jo, men påskharen. Det är en lurig jävel han.
It's a tricky bastard.
Han gömmer äggen. Och så får barnen leta. Men så var är äggen någonstans? Nej, jag vet inte. Haren har varit här.
The Easter bunny's been here. Oh my god.
Ja du, om du har barn så kan du klä ut dem till kärringar.
Okay, that we don't. I've never seen that before, but that's funny.
Varför ska jag klä ut mina barn till kärringar? Jo, men så kan de gå ut på stan och fråga efter godis.
Like Halloween?
Kärringar älskar ju godis, eller hur? Alltså...
It's like Halloween mixed with Easter? Is it? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to watch a video on the Swedish traditions of Easter, because I got the bunny, I got the chickens, I got the eggs. You lost me at the witches and the candy. I mean, we definitely get Easter candy in the United States. I feel like it's more like chocolate themed. Like we just have like a chocolate egg or something. You get like a chocolate egg, or you get a chocolate shaped bunny, or something. Maybe you get a chocolate chicken. You could get a chocolate chicken. We do dye the Easter eggs. That's normal. Normal for us. I don't mean like normal in general. That's just like normal traditions. Yeah, the witches, the dressing up as witches and going and asking for candy, though, that's a little bit mixed in with Halloween. And I'm wondering, like, for us at least, I'm just like, oh, what is that? Like, someone let me know in the comments what is the significance of the witches and asking for candy, because that's like, witches love candy. I'm like, and what does any of this have to do with Easter, by the way? I love that we've developed this. It must be a worldwide phenomenon with Christianity then, because that is apparently worldwide. Like, we know this worldwide now, that the Easter bunny is involved, chickens are involved, eggs are involved. We hide the eggs, you go on a hunt for them. We crown you king of eggs or something, I don't know, and then you dye some Easter eggs, you get a buttload of chocolate, you feast on some candy, and I don't know, you celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. I don't understand, like, I'm not sure where that came from. I don't really know. I definitely have never thought to look up the significance of, like, the bunny and the chicken and egg related to, maybe it's something of like the chicken and the egg related to the circle of life. I don't know. I'm trying to make it make sense to me, because it definitely doesn't make sense. Who who came up with this? I feel like this is a very odd system. But then again, you think of like Christmas, also odd. Like, it's baby Jesus' birthday, but somehow like we now have Santa who lives in the North Pole and brings us all presents. I don't really know how these things have happened. I'm not really sure how they came about. I know that Santa was like based on like a historical figure. Was he Swedish? I'm trying to think of like Santa, where Santa originally came, Saint Nicholas, but I'm trying to think of where he originated from. Someone can tell me that. That would be interesting as well to know. Yeah, that is very, very odd to me. I don't think I've ever thought of that. But the way that he presented it, yeah, that would never fly today. If you were like, okay, we're going to do we have this religion, Christianity. It's like probably one of the biggest religions in the world. If not, I think it is the biggest religion in the world. We have this main figure. He died on the cross. And then he was resurrected days later, very zombie-like. I don't know. Like, that's where my mind goes. But I'm like, oh, okay. He rose. Oh, okay. And then we somehow thought, like, equated that to chicken, eggs, hiding eggs, Easter bunny, mischievous little man, who hides the eggs. I'm just like, where did we end up? Like, how did we end up there? What was the connection that we saw there? Because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't necessarily know how you can even celebrate that in a celebratory way. It's not really necessarily resurrection would be like a happy day, but I feel like back in the day, to me, it would have been like a horrifying thing, because you'd just be like, oh my God, weren't you dead? I feel like that would have been a little bit scary for me personally. But I mean, especially back in the day, again, because there would be like no medical explanations. There would be no like there would be no doctors at that time to be like, oh, okay, well, there was like a spontaneous heartbeat or something. I don't know. I just can't imagine when that happened. Like, when did the shift? When did Easter come about? Like, what happened there? If you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'm serious. Let me know about those witches and the candy, though, because that sounds, I mean, I thought our Easter traditions, that most of them align, like all of them align, except that. That's very like Halloween. So I'm curious as to what that signifies and how that started. But if anyone knows how Easter started, let me know, like how this version of Easter started. Okay. I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Don't forget to give this video a like, and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you join the European family. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.